This should be played at high volume.
Hey, my new house is on the river. My new house is on the river. Damn, y'all. Y'all, my bad, y'all. What's up, man? So this is gonna be the relaunch of my YouTube channel. You know, I just had to do some changes and just some things like everybody always asks me like, do I still do like comedy? On the off side. I mean, I do, but I'm more like into the business aspect because it's like, let's say if I get into comedy and all that stuff. I don't want to be broke doing this. I want to give something like my full potential. So, a little short intro, bopping to some music. I'm just chilling, just relaxing. But that's why I really wanted to give to y'all, just a little short intro. So just in case if y'all don't know, my name is Antonio Garcia. But safety wise, recognition wise, I always go for bonafide. Because like I said before, I was already talking about the word bonafide in my old previous videos, but since this is going to be a relaunch of my new channel, relaunch of my old channel, might as well give y'all the hit again. So the reason why I chose Bonafide, and this is like something I'm just gonna look up on Google just straight up, just to tell y'all. Hold on, just give me a second. Bonafide is at its humble, at its true, at its best. Something genuine and something real. So it's like I'm in a transition of just trying to better myself, but not also better myself, but just to better others and basically my society, like where I'm living at and what I'm doing. So it's like I do what you gonna call it. Like right now I'm on my break and I'm just chilling. So this is why this video is really not gonna be that long. But I really feel like if it ever came to anything was just to happen to me, health wise, freak accidents or whatever, I wanna make sure that I give my kids and their grandkids, so just in case they never know how their grandpa look or whatever, a guideline. And I feel like, sometimes we need to go back to the basics and give each other guidelines to say, hey, like, this is where I'm at now and this is where I'm gonna be. So this is what I usually do. Do I still do cover up covers with battle raps? Of course, cause that's my thing. Battle rap. But like I was saying before, some things is like you got a mission to do something and to do others. So shout out to those that still, keep me relevant a little bit, not too much, but at least mention my name. Yo, shout out to Jahar, real dude right there. Like, kid crazy. I said dude crazy, but real dude. Real recognizes real all day. But like getting back to the basics, like the reason why I renamed this channel, because it was called It's a Bonafide World, but now it's going to be called Bonafide Lifestyle, meaning it's not my life. It's my lifestyle being incorporated into a lifestyle, just in case like you like trying to change yourself and do for better, and then do for self, but then also let's try to do for others and do for future generations and stuff like that, because we are in times where we need to start taking a lot of shit serious. Hey, I try to keep with the guidelines and YouTube and all that stuff, because I know some people's telling me like, hey, if you really want to do this and do this right, more or less, it's like I'm not really caring about the likes. I'm not caring about what's this and what's that. I'm really just like trying to change as a person and be better, and and do better. Because who doesn't want to change and do better and be in a better predicament? Like, you want to evolve into a better you. And there's never nothing wrong with that. Because granted, there's gonna be some people that you're gonna fall out with. Like, there's some people I fell out with. Some people I just keep casual, and some people I just talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because on my end, I always tell it to people, I really don't cut people, or people just distance themselves away from me. I don't, because it's not a cutoff. Really, it's just like how sometimes I always try to reach out, but I want to reach out in a different way where everybody's doing it. Everybody's getting money, clout, and attention and all that stuff. Eh, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to do it so much for clout, because, like I always tell people, man, you either use your clout for a blessing, but I never want it to be like the clout that I've received be confused or be construed with, oh, I'm just trying to get something from somebody. Cause you know how it is. It's like I always said. Cause even then, even on Facebook, I always talk about it too, man. It's like, no lie. There's like a job, for these secret, these secret trolls, man. Like, there's just some people, like, like, I always try to keep positivity in my way, but then it's like, at the same time, I'm not gonna take no disrespect physically. That's as far as I go physically. Emotionally, you can say what you want, like negative or whatever, but just do your best. As if you ain't got nothing, like just go that way. But like I was saying, man, I'm just trying to reinvent my channel and just build it up. Give it a small intro. Intro video is gonna come soon. I'm gonna have like a little bit of like, a little bit more video edits. I might do some lives. I really want to interact and talk to people, like, while I'm on live during my breaks, really get to talk to people. Like, let's talk about, like, certain situations that's happening, and what's happening, and how we're going to do it, because I never want to be the type of person to be aware of something, like big whoop if you're aware of something, but if you're not doing nothing to change the situation, like, sometimes it just takes a broom to just sweep in your neighborhood. Just sweep it up a bit. Like the littlest things. Like, I'm not like gonna be on here complaining and doing all too much, because you might get a vent, you might get a vent or two. But like certain things that I'm into right now, I feel like this is going to be the key that I could to just help my people. But mainly, I just want to help my family, like my intermediate family, then to get to my external family, then to get to my community, then to get to my block, and then, block community, same thing, whatever you want to put it as. And there's just a lot of things that I just feel like, you know, I want to share with people, and then just drop some certain jewels and some positivity, because in the world of people trying to destroy, break down, destruct, whatever the case may be, you got people that's just trying to make sure we keep the peace in a genuine level, not like keep the peace and then, be a halfway, halfway with it. Nah, I'm not that kind of person. I'm a straight 110%, or at least trying to achieve. I mean, when it comes to my work, I give it 110%. But like when my 9 to 5, well, basically my 7:30 to 3:30 is over, I'm trying to do a little bit more, man. Because even then, I'm like, I tell people like I'm trying to go to the gym. I'm trying to hit up other things, trying to hit up avenues and stuff like that, and really get involved with the community because the shit that like it really gets on my nerves is that everybody feels a certain type of way when it comes to the word community, like, oh, on certain things it's just not my fight, or because this is what I hear from, like, some YouTubers and stuff like that, going back and forth. And, it was like some issues that some brothers have, like, because if I already mentioned it, I might as well tell about when Hassan Campbell was talking about, what is it? When Hassan Campbell was talking about my son. Like, my son, he's cool. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm mutually cool with everybody because I do not have to follow exactly what you do and what you say. And I tell people, man, it's like the biggest thing that I've ever learned, and this was even before it was even said. And I was even taught this, I think, from my one of my OGs on the block. Like, one of the old dudes on the block, he always said, "Hey, don't do this and don't do that." And then we used to always play around and question him. And then the biggest question that he ever asked me, I mean, not ask, but the biggest jewel that I still carry in my pocket is, you do not have to like the messenger. Meaning, you do not have to like me. You do not have to do this and that. But I'm with the same cause of just trying to better ourselves as people. I'm more at like a slow approach. And will I get aggressive at times? Of course, because there has to be some actions that need to be taken. But I'm not going to exceed and take shit to the next level if nothing can't get, fixed. And, fixed at a reasonable cost. Let's just go with that because I don't want to make it sound like I'm talking. But certain things I do agree with people, and there's certain things I just don't agree with people. But I'm not going to be the type to be disrespecting people. So if you think this is that channel that I'm going to start disrespecting people and stuff like that, nah. I'd rather talk to that individual myself personally before I air out some business. Because we as men, minority men and such, we got to carry ourselves as such. And we need to start making the change. Like, people in the community, as in me, we need to start stepping out of our comfort zone and securing what's ours, because what's ever gonna be ours in New York, like, like just for the New York wise, like with the gentrification and all that stuff, it's not gonna be ours for the pretty much long. But it's like you gotta fight. This was a fight for like bigger things beyond equality. Before fights like these are fights. Like I said, this is an intro video. I'm not trying to go in, but this is just to relaunch my channel. And some certain things these YouTubers are saying, the ones that's making sense to me, they're right. We gotta change, and then like where you as a person gonna be in this? I'm not here for no clout. I'm not here, I mean, it is what it is, because when you do this YouTube thing, the clout thing is just gonna come. Like, it is what it is. But then it's like, what is your message? What is your goal? And then how did you do it? Even then, like I tell people, well, you see some funny shit, like some funny skits, of course. Like, why not? We gotta loosen up, and we can't always be too serious all the time. And we gotta see ourselves and build ourselves as a market. Like, that's just what we do. But right now, I'm about to get off my break, and I'm just gonna chill. I mean, not chill. I'm gonna work. But I probably might chill. I might make another video and talk to y'all. But till then, do what y'all guys gotta do, to be in the great, the fight. The fight is real, man. It's battle between good and evil, good intentions, bad intentions, and for better, for worse, this them versus us thing. Stop dividing us. Like, we, the us, need to stop dividing each other out. We're making too many verses, but we're not making any progress. But Till then, it's nice, just, good, nice relaunch. I know I probably went a little bit long, a little bit dry spots here and there, but we'll get better at this. Trust me, I promise y'all. So if y'all rock with me, hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let them know that your boy Bonafide is back. Hey man, I'm just doing what I have to do. Doing what I feel. Dropping them jewels for y'all to pick up, you heard? Later.